Hello, this is Julius from Basic Financials. I'm going to do a slightly different video today. It's not one I normally like to do because it's going to be a bit of a ranting video. But I'm talking about not just cryptocurrencies, but that's really what I'm thinking mainly about. Now, cryptocurrencies, but people have made a lot of money. Some people have made a lot of money on them. Some people have probably lost a lot of money on them. It stands to reason that if somebody's made a lot of money, then somebody else has lost a lot of money because where is the value of it? Now, but my basic thing, which can be a bit limiting, but if you're, I'm first of all, I should say that I'm not an investment advisor. I'm not qualified. I don't know about investments. I've got a knowledge of accounting and tax and financial aspects from being a chartered accountant. But I've certainly taken no qualification in investment. So you might want to turn off now if you don't want to hear me have a rant about cryptocurrencies. But my thought on the subject is if you don't really understand where the value of something is, then is it really something you want to invest in? Just because something looks like people are making money out of it, is not really a very good idea to be investing on that basis. I've spoken before about the stock market, and in some respects there isn't necessarily a great difference, except cryptocurrencies are starting out from a very obvious to me point of absolutely no real value in them, or no sound value anyway. There's only value there because people say that it's valuable, whereas a company is valuable because it's actually doing stuff. It's got some nuts and bolts behind it and something there. It's got some substance, and that is valuable, and it's producing an income itself, the company. So shares in that company should be worth something. Now, I agree, and you're probably saying it's exactly the same. In some respects, I agree. Stocks and shares on the market, they're just as volatile and can be subject to variations which have got nothing to do with the actual nuts and bolts and the structure. For example, if Elon Musk suggests that he's going to invest in or potentially buy a lot of stock and shares in Twitter, for example, and that sends the shares of Tesla down 25%. How real is all of that? Anyway, that's the rant about stocks and shares, and really it's about cryptocurrency that I'm saying. If you don't understand it at all, and really do you, then it's not very good idea to invest in it. If you do invest in it, you've got to realise it. You're just purely gambling on what people are saying, and people can say anything and do to make markets move, you might think that's not true, but there's an awful lot of media out there that can sway people's opinions, and if somebody says, "Oh, this is worth loads, you've got to buy it," then it's self-fulfilling, and people will buy, and prices go up, and then at some point it's going to hit the fan, and then you might be the one losing out. So it is a gamble. Now, cryptocurrency, it starts out from that point. What is the substance behind cryptocurrency? I can't think what it is. It's purely, it's like, to me, it's like, for example, QAnon. Now, the whole another bunch of people will be saying, well, that is right. But in America, people have been fed a whole load of stuff about some weird things, and it becomes believable if enough people believe in it. It's the emperor's clothes. If you believe, well, look up that one. You'll get what I'm talking about. So if you're going to invest in that sort of thing, you've got to really think that it's a gamble. It's just like putting money on the wheel. Yeah, is it going to be a red or a black? You've got to be prepared to lose it. So yes, if you want to gamble, great, do so. But if you want to invest, then I would really say that cryptocurrencies, yeah, one to be careful about. Stocks and shares, yeah, as I say, it can be thought of as in a very similar way and becoming more and more so. But you, again, with stocks and shares, you've got to think of that as long term, and not try and. This is what I think I was going to say earlier on. Even with stocks and shares, yeah, you see something going up, so invariably people will start buying because they see it going up, and then it gets to a point where the bubble blows and things start coming down. And when it comes down to a certain level, people sell. But all that does is it means that people end up, on the whole, buying at high prices and selling at low prices, which, not everybody, but that tends to be what happens to the majority. And then some people will be okay with it. But so that's why you don't really want to be sort of mucking about with, well, unless you think you know what you're doing. You don't really want to be mucking about with trying to time the ups and downs of shares. There's something to maybe put away in a fund. I'm getting into investment advice here. As I say, I'm not really an investment advisor. Well, I'm not, full stop. So just take it with a pinch of salt, what I'm saying. But you think about what I'm saying. Maybe the thing to do with stocks and shares, if you are going to invest, you want to invest somewhere, don't you? Maybe if you've got a business idea, that would be a better thing to do. Invest in a business that you're going to take control of and run and grow. That's the best thing to do. But if you're not going to do that, then maybe an index, some sort of fund that tracks the market, because in the long run, it seems to be that the market has outperformed other things like cash accounts and things like that. So that's probably the way to do it, rather than just pure gambling and pretending that it's investing, because it's not. Anyway, I'm going to stop that rant. Yeah, I don't intend to go down this route. It's just something I've been thinking about. Thank you for listening and bearing with me, and I will see you again for another video. If you like and subscribe as usual, if you do like anyway. If you don't like it, tell me, and you can leave comments below, and I'll see you for another video soon. Thanks for listening.